going on, everybody? Thank you so much for joining me. I do appreciate you taking time out of your day to check out this video. Welcome to episode 6 of Inside the Magic Hat's Back to Basics Card Magic. I am your instructor, Alec Blanco, and today we're going to be going over the pinky count, and we're also going to be going over the double lift / double turnover, and what I think the differences are with those and the names, even though it may be the same thing. Anyway, so let's get a deck of cards and let's dive right into it. All right, so one thing I wanted to talk about before we proceed is this book right here, Royal Road to Card Magic by Hugard and Browie. This book has tons of useful information, especially if you're starting off in card magic. I do highly recommend you picking up a copy if you are getting serious into card magic and you are enjoying these videos. This book will definitely aid your literally road to card magic. If you make your way through this book, you will be better off than a vast majority of card magicians out there. Not gonna lie. There is a issue with this book that deals with this video that I'm gonna be sharing with you, but we'll get to that in a minute. But yes, if you can pick up this book, you could probably find it on eBay for a few bucks. Honestly, $5, $10 at max, including shipping. But yeah, I recommend getting this book, and it'll definitely help you out tremendously. So the first things first is, what is the pinky count and why is it useful? So the pinky count is you being able to take your pinky and you're counting cards like so. So all this does is it helps prevent a bad habit. Get ready to do a double turnover and or a double lift, if you will. This is very beneficial. It is not an easy move to get down, but this is one of those moves where practicing while you're watching TV is very beneficial, just because you don't have to do anything. Plus it helps just you really just get in the habit of doing it. Now, the reason why this is a good habit and what the bad habit is, the bad habit is actually taught in Royal Road to Card Magic. In this version, it is taught on page 153. Okay, I don't know if you can see that, on chapter 11. Here it shows that you are actually, the get ready is holding the cards in mechanics grip, and you are riffling up the back of the deck with your right thumb until you get to 2 cards, and then you insert your pinky to hold the break there prior to getting a double lift. The reason why this is a bad habit is because it telegraphs a move about to happen. I did this move for many years, and I still catch myself naturally doing it. And it is, like I said, it is a bad habit to get into because it's this. You're here and you're getting a double. Okay, and the double happened, and I inserted my pinky, and now you can technically go in for a double lift. But I notice myself sometimes, and I'm probably going to do it in this video, that I naturally want to go for that back. And like I said, it is a bad habit to get into, and the pinky count actually, while you're gesturing with this hand, you can actually do a pinky count, and you're already set, ready to go with one hand in order to do a double turnover. Now, the pinky count, what you're going to do is holding the deck in mechanics grip. Your left thumb is going to be contacting the upper left corner here, and you're going to want to bevel the cards slightly. Beveling means holding the deck in mechanics grip, and beveling means all you're doing is you're pushing over and creating a bevel, okay, with the deck here. And what you're doing is this will help you start off, and as you progressively get better, the bevel will become smaller and smaller, where you won't have to really bevel the cards anymore, if at all. So what this definitely does help with is it helps with being able to count the cards like so. And what you want to do is you want to start off doing it slow at first, and you want to do them one at a time. Okay, I usually go up to about 5. Okay. But over time it will get easier. But for now, we really just need it to do 2 cards. And so this segues into the double turnover. Okay? So after you get practice your get your 2 cards there. Okay, I'm going to show you the double turnover that I do that I learned from a magician named Doc Eason. And after you have the double and you're holding the break there, your index finger is going to contact the edge of the double. Okay, you're going to slide your index finger up. The middle finger is going to go into that gap underneath the 2 cards. Your thumb is going to go on top here. You're going to slide the 2 cards over to the edge here, and you're going to let it drop and let it turn over like so. You're going to do the same thing, slide it up, grab here, and let it turn over. Now, one thing you don't want to do is you don't want to push it down, or you don't want to do that. If you do this, you're forcing the card down. It looks like it just doesn't look as natural as when you take the double and you just openly just let it turn over and fall. So again, pinky count, 1, 2. Okay, once you have your 2 cards, I automatically go here, slide it over, let it fall, and fall. One tip that you can do as well is when you turn it over, you're going to down jog it, meaning you're going to slide the card down slightly and have it, when it turns up, you're going to notice that it's slightly down below, not flush with the deck. The reason why I do this is because I don't have to do another pinky count and I don't have to fiddle trying to get the double again, because all I have to do is slide my middle finger underneath this edge here. My index finger goes up and I can automatically turn it over. It just makes it easier for the turnover to go back. Difference between a double lift and double turnover is you're actually just turning over the card, okay? And a double lift, you're actually lifting the double off of the deck itself, okay? That is honestly what I believe a double lift is and a double turnover is. You're going to hear throughout your magic journey people calling a double turnover a double lift. They pretty much just mesh together, and essentially what a double lift really is just that, just turning over 2 cards as one. Okay, so a couple things you can do, a couple fun things you can do while practicing this is where you would take the double, okay, you're turning over 2 cards as one. As soon as you turn it face down, you're taking now what we call the indifferent card, the card that is not the card that was shown, which is obviously a 2. So as you do a double turnover, what you're doing is you're turning 2 cards over as one, okay? As you turn it face down, you're taking that indifferent card, which the spectator thinks is the 3 of clubs. You place it into the middle, okay? And then you can show that the card has apparently come to the top, okay? So once you get your double, turn it over, okay? You show it, place it into the middle. You can do a magical gesture. You can snap your fingers and show that it comes to the top. Another idea is that you can take the queen, you place it into the middle, okay, and you can leave it sticking out slightly, okay, and then you could do another double to show an indifferent card, okay. As soon as you push what they think is the queen in, you can show that the queen comes to the top. Okay, may have confused you there, but let me go over it again. So you're going to do a double, okay, showing the Jack of Spades. Now remember, you have an indifferent card under here, okay, the Jack of Spades. They're going to think that's the Jack of Spades going into the middle of the deck, when in reality the Jack is still here on top. You are then going to do another double, okay, showing an indifferent card. So showing, thus reaffirming in the spectator's mind that this is obviously the Jack of Spades. As soon as you turn this over, you could push this indifferent card in, then turn over a single card, showing that the Jack of Spades is on top. Okay, so now we're going to be going over I guess a color change, if you will. meaning you're going to change one card into another. So you're going to do a double turnover or a double lift, showing the ace of spades. And all you have to do is take the indifferent card, give it a rub or give it a shake, and notice that it changes into a different card. So the nice thing is that you can take it. Okay, you take the ace of spades here, give it a rub, and it'll turn into a jack of spades. So you know the psychology behind that is obviously you're turning over two cards as one, and then you just take that single card, which is obviously the different card, give it a shake, and it changes into a different card. One cool thing is it's always good to have the magic happen in the spectator's hand. So you can have the spectator ask the spectator to hold their hand out, pretend this is the spectator's hand, and you say, here, watch, we're going to take the ace of spades here, place that into your hand, snap, and it changes into your card. Now, utilizing going over a move that we had learned before, which is the double undercut, you can show the jack of spades, okay? Holding that break, you're going to double undercut the card to the top. Now the jack of spades is on top. You are then going to do a double, showing the indifferent card. Place this card in the spectator's hand, snap your fingers, and then boom, the card comes to the top, or the card changes to their selection. So that's a nice little fun idea, and that you can incorporate the double undercut to control their card to the top, do a double lift showing an indifferent card, and then the indifferent card changes to their selected card. Alright, well that's it. Thank you so much for checking this out. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. It does help with the YouTube algorithm. If you're not already, hit that subscribe button as well, and that little bell down there, give it a little, that way you're notified for the upcoming lessons coming up. Also, if you have any questions, please put them down in the comment section down below, and get yourself a copy of Royal Road to Card Magic. I do recommend this. It will definitely help you out, give you tons of value, and it will tremendously improve your card magic. Yeah, like I said, a few bucks. You can't go wrong. It's a good investment. Anyways, until next time, be well, take care, and we'll see you in the next video.